Alright, I'm going to do a short tour of Ganglers' Burnie Lake Outpost Camp in far northern Manitoba. The camp here in Burnie is located on a main lake point in the far northwestern corner of the lake. Really nice spot. It's really windy right now, you can't really tell, but believe me, once you get, that's an island right there, once you get out into the main body of the lake, you can kind of see it just past the point. It's just a sea of whitecaps, so it's a nice little protected spot here. This particular outpost camp gives you access to two camps. There's a portage trail about 3 kilometers long heading to Long Lake, where we spent 2 nights this week. Much more of a basic cabin, but it just opens up a whole bunch of opportunities that are pretty awesome for people that are staying here at Burnie. So the boats here at Burnie are 16-foot alumarines with 20-horse 4-stroke Yamaha motors on them. They're older boats, they've seen some use, but they don't leak a drop, and they're great for this lake. They have floors in them, casting decks, and on the GPS my son and I were doing roughly 27 to 30 kilometers an hour depending on wind. So really solid boats. They also have electronics in them. They're not on them right now because our camp manager Jordan is just cleaning the boats out right now, but there is depth finders on these boats. There's 3 main structures here, 2 guest cabins, and then the 3rd cabin is the camp caretakers cabin right over there. In between the 2 guest cabins here is a small little shed with a ice machine in it. So that's available at all times. There's always a very large amount of ice available. This week, last week of July, boiling hot, we used a lot of ice. It was really good. So that's the 1 guest cabin. It's very similar to this one, which is the one we've been staying in. If you notice on top of our caretaker's cabin, there's a satellite dish. So there is satellite Wi-Fi here. So if you need to stay in contact with the outside world, you can send emails or texts. We even made 1 or 2 phone calls with a messenger on Facebook actually, which I've never done before. Pretty cool. The camp is wired for electricity. There's a diesel generator way in behind there in a shed. It runs 24/7. So everything's electric lighting. There's outlets to plug things in. So if you need to charge things, it's all good to go. Boys are barbecuing up here on the deck. Hey guys.
Hey, hello. Steaks.
What do we got? Let's have a look.
Steaks, ribs, and
we got a medley of meat.
Yep.
Yeah. Steaks, pork chops, and ribs. Yes. Awesome. We've been eating well here at this camp this week. All right. So right here, there's a little screen porch. Really great because it is kind of buggy here in the evenings, and nice to sit out here where it's nice and cool. There's always a breeze usually blowing through here. So the main room here, it's basic, but perfectly functional. Little kitchen on this side with a propane stove and oven, propane fridge, sink with hot and cold running water. As I mentioned, electric lighting, and that is all day long, 24/7. Like it never shuts off, which is pretty unusual because most camps will shut the generator off, in the evening, but this thing runs. In this corner, we have a very tired little boy, tired from catching a camp record number of giant pike, right, buddy?
Yeah.
And you caught the biggest, I think.
I think so.
46 or 46 and a half?
Yeah.
That could be a camp record too. We did good. High five. All right. A little bit of furniture here. Small kitchen table. Now this is the cool thing. There's 2 bedrooms in this camp. They're both the same. But I've never seen a small 2-bedroom cabin with each having its own ensuite bathroom. So here it's just a little basic sleep room with a dresser and 2 beds. Both of these bedrooms has its own private bathroom. So flush toilet, little vanity with hot and cold running water, and a shower. And check this out, like how cool is this? 2nd bedroom, pretty much the same deal. 2 little beds, little dresser, there's little hooks and nails and stuff all over the wall to hang stuff, and its own little private ensuite bathroom. it's just awesome. I mean, it was great. And here's something else, something that a lot of people might not notice. The ceilings aren't open; they're closed. So it's totally private. If someone wants to get up early in the morning, you're not going to bother the other person. They have their own private bathroom. Bugs can't get into your bedroom because the ceiling's closed off. It's just a really great setup. So there you have it. That was a short tour of Ganglers' Burnie Lake Outpost Camp in far northern Manitoba. Great camp.